Hi, this is John Albright from Fromex Photo and Digital in Signal Hill, California. Here at the 40th anniversary of IPI, and I am also celebrating 40 years in business at my business because we started about the same time. And people are always asking me how IPI happened. We got together because the franchisor was going bankrupt for Fromex, and I had just signed up about 3 months before that. So we got together just as a mutual thing for defense and lawsuit and such. And we found out really quick, even though we did settle that issue eventually, that meeting with each other non-competitively, there was a lot to be found out. In those days, we were all just starting out 1 hour photos. And we all learned from each other. We'd go to their labs and say, hey, how do you make this? Or what does this machine do? And everybody had a different way of doing things. And after the whole Fromex dissolution of the franchisor, we decided we should continue to get together. So on a monthly basis, we met at each other's labs. And it started to grow, and other people wanted to come meet us and their friends. And we decided to meet every month. And we called it the Fromex Franchisee Association, but soon we had members coming in from all over the West Coast, Northern California, and after a few years we changed the name to the Pacific Mini Lab Association because we had so many people on the West Coast. We had maybe 100 members then that were coming to these meetings, and we didn't meet every month then when we were across the country, but we did have a little annual event, and we even had a warehouse in Long Beach where we stocked some items that we shared, and it got bigger and bigger. And then we had people from the East Coast that wanted to join us. And that's when we changed the name to the Independent Photo Imagers. And that was probably 20 years ago at least. And it's, grew from there. Way beyond anything we ever expected.
Some small beginnings, big things
Very
happen.
small beginnings. And just the concept of us sharing our individuals' knowledge from the stores and learning how to do things, because it was a new industry, 1 hour photos. And we found that we learned a lot by sharing with each other, finding suppliers, finding products, solving problems, and that has continued to today.
And the world has changed a lot since the world of 1 hour, but it's amazing to see that film has come back.
Film is what's keeping us alive now. We went from, I would say in the early 2000s, maybe the height of the digital move, film was probably 1 or 2% of our business.
Yeah.
Now, between film processing and film scanning, it's over half our business.
Wow.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
Luckily, I was a little ahead of the curve, and I loved film and processing, so I was picking up used parts and processors from people that were throwing them in the dumpsters virtually. So I have a lot of film processors that I bought for near nothing, and now they're gold.
Yeah.
If you can keep them running.
So what do you see happening for the next 40 years?
Well, I probably won't be there that long, but everybody wonders, how long this film insurrection is going to last, and it's pretty well built into the younger generation. All our film shooters, I'm telling people, are either under 30 or over 70.
Right.
And the people in the middle are, what's film, digital. But I think it's going to last as long as the suppliers can make money making film and making film processing chemistry. But unfortunately, there's not any new film processors, although there might be one coming. But our challenge today is to keep the old machines working.
Yeah.
Parts, repairs. I mean, the major manufacturers don't have parts for these old machines, and their service techs have never seen one before.
Right.
So it's like you're pretty much on your own. You got to keep it running and fix it yourself. So that's another good reason for this group, is because we share parts, we share knowledge of where to find things, how to fix things, and it works till today. We're still running.
Great. Well, thank you, John.
Yeah, you're welcome. Nice talking to you.